Today we have the privilege of being joined here on Seminoles.com by the Commissioner of the Atlantic Coast Conference, John Swofford. It's good to see you, sir. ACC meetings just wrapping up here at Amelia Island, and one of the great things about the league this year is you do introduce both Pitt and Syracuse in the fall. Florida State will play both teams. Just talk about what that means for the overall brand of the league and kind of the national recognition that'll bring to the ACC.
It's really exciting for this league, when you look at what will eventually be our 15-member league and the footprint that we're in, it gives us tremendous strength going forward. And the particular institutions are just outstanding in my opinion because they fit the ACC. Geographically, they fit academically, and certainly they fit athletically.
There have been some talk about the ACC and the Big 12 possibly playing each other in games coming up in the future. Talk a little bit about that. If that were to happen, what would that mean from a scheduling standpoint, not only for the league itself, but again, kind of building that national brand?
Well, we're exploring that. The Big 12 has some interest in it. We've had some conversations with the SEC about something similar, although some of our schools, obviously, including Florida State, already play an SEC team every year. But we're going to see together with both of those conferences whether there's something of a more formal scheduling nature that is beneficial to both of us. You know, as you look ahead with the new college football playoff and how the teams will be picked for that, the strength of schedule and the factor that will play. It could be something that could be very helpful from that standpoint, and I think very good for the fans.
One of the hot news topics recently has been the grant of rights, obviously a great thing for the league. Talk a little bit about what that means financially to each of the schools. It
is very important to our future, and I'm very pleased that we're at that point, and that's where we should be. That was the action that backed up the words from our presidents and their commitment to each other and their commitment to being in the ACC. And it opens doors and enhances opportunities that otherwise we simply wouldn't have, as we look at television in the future, as we look at sponsorships in the future. There's no question that will help us enhance the financial aspects of the league. It already has with the new schools coming in. And I think what it does is just give us a springboard to reach our full potential as a league, and therefore to help our individual institutions reach their full potential.
There's been a lot of talk about an ACC network potentially coming out. Is there any timetable for that release?
There's not a specific timetable. That's something that we want to aggressively analyze with our partner ESPN, and the grant of rights gives us the opportunity to accelerate that analysis, which we will do. Those things don't happen overnight. The SEC just announced that next year they will be launching an SEC channel. That was a 3-year process, as an example. So we want to look at it and see if it makes sense, see if it would be a viable business venture for the league. And I think it has a lot of potential, but we've got a process to go through to fully evaluate it. But whether it's that or other things, the grant of rights, puts us in a position to really enhance ourselves from a TV and financial standpoint going forward.